Today I'm going to give you the perfect solution on what to do when your product is not available to ship to your customer on the date you promise. Now, this happens a lot with planners, especially when you order in bulk from China, because the minimum order is typically 1,000 planners. And if you have a large number of pre-sales, you probably have a large number of customers waiting for these planners, and they want to start planning probably sooner than later, or at least they want their product on the date that you promised. So what do you do when your shipment is late, your shipment is wrong, or your shipment is sent to the wrong location? We're going to talk today about my top 3 do's and don'ts, as well as the perfect solution on what you can do in response. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and I help online businesses create beautiful digital downloads using Adobe InDesign. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I do unboxings on Saturday. Let's jump into my top 3 do's and don'ts, and then we'll go into what I believe is the perfect solution for whenever this should happen to you. Now, just to be clear, out of scope is how to prevent this problem, because at this point, if you're watching this video, it's too late, so I don't want you to feel bad. We'll go over that in a totally different video on things that I think you can do to minimize the risk of this actually happening to you. All right, let's jump right in. So the first one is do communicate, and don't try to ghost them. Don't try to stay silent and hope they just forget about it. And more importantly, when you do communicate to them, don't just say, I'm really sorry. You need to include 4 really important key points in that email to them. First, you need to tell them exactly what happened. Just be honest. You don't have to go into a lot of detail. Tell them if it was a shipping error or if the prints arrived and they were incorrect. Second, apologize to them. Just let them know how bad you feel and that you really want to make this right. And then third, tell them how you're going to make this right. And fourth, let them know what their new ETA is on when they can expect this planner. The second thing is to make sure that you have a backup plan in place and ready to go. This is the wrong time to be thinking of what should I do now. You should have preemptively thought of that. You should plan for it. It's just like insurance. You need to be your own insurance and make sure that you have a backup plan ready to go and ready to execute that very day. The third thing is your backup plan must include physical items. These customers have ordered a physical planner from you. They don't want a digital solution. I see this so many times. And more importantly, the worst thing you can offer them is a coupon. You just showed them that you failed to fulfill an order for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. They don't have the product that you promised. This is the day, I say this all the time, of Amazon Prime, where people are used to getting things overnight. So if they've done a pre-order, they must be really excited for what you have to offer. And if you were late, don't offer them another coupon or a digital download, because if they wanted that, they would have bought that already. So let's move on and talk about what is this perfect solution that I'm speaking of. And that means sending them something physical. So I have 6 examples. Do I have 6? Yeah, I have 6 examples of things that you can send them. First is stickers. Everybody who has planners loves having stickers in them. Second is maybe you could send them a bookmark. Third is you could send them prints. People do like putting prints on the wall. You could send them a mini calendar. And when I say mini calendar, maybe it's something small that was going to fit into the bigger calendar, or that could go into their wallet or sit on their desk. The other thing you could do is send them notebooks. I realize that's more expensive, but you could also send them washi tape, right? So just look at all the different planner accessories and try to pick planner accessories that are flat. And what I mean by flat is if you're going to send them a planner bookmark, don't try to send them one that has Swarovski crystals on it, which is something I did make, that has like a little ball on it. That's really big. It's going to be hard to ship, versus something that you can just stick in a mailer. Which brings me to my next point of your very important, ready to go backup plan, is that you have envelopes, you have mailing labels, so you can just do a mail merge because you have everyone's physical address, slap those on there, stock those envelopes, and ship them out the door. So the only other thing that I would add is obviously a note card in there saying, our apologies. We hope you accept this as a sign that we do value you as a customer, and we're working on your order and we're going to get it out to you. Now, if you can handwrite those, I don't know how big your staff is, people will really appreciate handwritten items, even if you have the worst handwriting in the world. Trust me, people like it. It shows that someone actually cared, like an actual individual, versus just printing these out. Now, let's go ahead and recap. What were my top 3 do's and don'ts? One, communicate, don't ghost them, and make sure you follow all of my 4 key points in that communication letter. The second one is to make sure that your backup plan is not only ready to go, but it's fully stocked. So don't try to think of something right then on the spot. The third thing is to make sure it's something physical. If you're going to give them a physical planner, make sure you have something physical to give them as a consolation prize, I guess, while they're waiting for said order. The next thing is, what is this perfect backup plan? This perfect backup plan means sending them that physical item, whether it was stickers, I said bookmarks, printers, calendars, notebooks, washi tape, any other planner accessory that you can think of that is flat, as well as having the supplies ready to go so that you can go ahead, do a mail merge, slap those labels on, and get those things out the door. All right, I hope that was helpful. Go ahead, if this has ever happened to you before, or if you are thinking about your backup plan right now, go ahead and add some things in the comments below for other people too, to help them think of for when this happens to them. And this could be anybody, it's not just planners. A lot of people have delays in orders. It just so happens that when you have a planner delay, it's more of a tragedy because planners are usually dated and people like to start planning early. Now, make sure to subscribe below because the next video will be how to avoid having any of these problems happen to you. I hope everyone's having a great week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.